Inheritance, Part 2. Dan got a letter with some surprising... Okay. What do we got here? Whether your child enjoys arts and crafts, swimming, sports, recreations, singing, or exploring, they're sure to have a ball at Camp Emerald Lake. We know that every family... Okay. So this is a note about going to Camp Emerald Lake. What's this? Okay. So, looks like the son wants to spend time with other kids. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for him to go to the lake.
Thinking of you.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
Hey, wanna grab a bite later?
Sounds good.
What have we got here? Something on that desk to read. There's a magazine over there, too. Here's my chance. Dan, I looked into it, and the guy at the Literary Register said that pre-release ads do drive up pre-orders quite a bit. It's his job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing to the guys in marketing department, so I'm a little out of my depth here, but I checked with them and they said the same thing. So it seems like the ads would make sense if the book is good. You don't want to oversell and underdeliver. I have to say, this is the first time I've had a writer offer to pay the extra marketing. You sure about it? There aren't any refunds if the book tanks. You got some drive, though, coming up with an idea like this. I'll give you that. Think about it and let me know. Okay, Literary Register, May edition inside. The Book of Summer. The Books of Summer. America's top small-run publishers. Okay. Let's hop into the room over here. There's a letter on the desk to be read.
Anne, I'm gonna cut right through the pleasantries and ask you, who is this Ryan that Mom mentioned on the phone? Someone new? Are you trying to keep it a secret, or did it just slip your mind the last time we talked? Spill it! Things here are moving along, I guess. When we came up, I thought it would be great to have more dedicated time to paint, but I didn't realize it would be so isolating. I miss having more people around and having new ideas floating about. I got lucky in town last week, though. I found an artist co-op called Makeshift, and it seems really interesting. It's not too big, but there are lots of different types of artists there. I'll probably call and try to get more details. I don't remember if I told you this, but I've been thinking about going back to painting full time. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's up with you. Love, Linda.
Okay, so just some normal gossip.
I only met Rick once at a family reunion that must have been, 15 years ago? Turns out he made his fortune by, get this, selling high-end pipes. The Sherlock Holmes kind, not the plumbing kind. He must have been a hell of an interesting guy. I mean, he found a niche and made his way in the world. You have to respect that. It makes me wonder, am I giving everything I have to this book, or am I leaving myself an out? It isn't announced yet. I could always pull the plug. I'd never get another advance again, sure, but there isn't a gun to my head. Unless I put one there. Metaphorically, of course.
Okay, so that ties in with the fact that he's got this... There's a note on this wall. Can you take Tommy out today? Maybe to the beach? I think you could both use some fresh air. I have to be in town by noon, and I probably won't be back till 4. Okay. Okay, I hope you're doing well. I got this address from your father. I hope it's correct. I'll get to the point. When your cousin Richard passed away last year, we discovered that his pipe business had done very well. He wasn't wealthy, but he was very comfortable. At the execution of his will, we were somewhat surprised to find that he wished to distribute the estate among all living blood relatives. He reserved the lion's share for his immediate family, as I'm sure you'll understand. But there was a portion allotted to you as well. Enclosed is a check for the full amount. I trust you will honor his memory by putting it to good use. Uncle Wayne. Huh. Okay, so And then there's the note on the table, which I've already read. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm gonna hop back. Was there anything in the studio? I don't think there was. Was there? Ooh, there's a journal down there.
Having fun today?
Uh-huh.
Ugh, figures. The minute that I need to look around in here.
Really?
Okay, she's out of the studio. That means that this kid is the only thing between me and the notes that I want to check.
And then...
Kids riding on bikes. Okay, just wait for him to get out of the way. I'm lucky.
Something eating a little bit?
That sounds fantastic. Yeah. I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot. It gets so lonely here sometimes. And I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age. But kids need to be around other kids sometimes. He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy, but seeing them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
Okay, so I think... Yep, I found all the clues. Now it's time to start searching their memories.
What the?
Ah, shit. You should get away as soon as possible by moving to an area where no one can see you. You cannot possess lights when a character can see you, but once you get out of sight, you can...
I knew I saw it. There.
Oh, God damn it.
What? It just...
Ah, fuck me. I think I spooked her thoroughly good.
I know
Fuck
I'm not
you.
crazy.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you turning around, huh? Fuck you. Fuck you. Screw up my gameplay session. I was going for perfect there. Fuck you. Can you tell that I'm like ready to rage quit here? Fuck you. God.
It has to be something.
Oh, I hate you. Linda has stopped looking for you, but now she's become suspicious. If she spots you again, she'll become spooked, and you won't be able to find a compromise for her in this chapter. You can check the family status by pressing tab. Press E to continue.
Hey.
Oh, I haven't spooked her yet. Well, that's good. Start typing again. Please start typing again. If you start typing again... No, he's not going to type again. Maybe if you didn't try to write in short bursts, you'd have more success.
Let me?
Okay, there we go. Possessed. What are in his memories? What's going on? I think it might be a good idea for her to use the money, the son to go to camp, and for him to work on his writing.
And when I finish my book in December,
Don't joke like that. Don't joke like that.
And when I finish my book in December,
Okay. There's still another memory somewhere in here. He's got something going on. He's got plans. He wants to do these things. He basically wants to get the book done and finished. But he's having trouble writing it, so... Oh, here we go.
Writer's block turned into writer's fog or something like that. I never found my notebook. I guess it's just gone. Did we lose it in the move? Leave it at home? I ended up having Alice find out about Scott and Sarah by overhearing a phone call. That's awful. Having Alice eavesdrop on them completely kills the sympathy I've been trying to build for her. What a junk solution. But I had to get something down and move on. I guess that was it. Hopefully I can come back and fix it later.
Okay, so he's found a dead end. Found everything here. Okay, so let's exit him. Repossess the lamp, and let's see if we can nip a couple of other problems in the bud. I think she's in her studio. Yes, she is. Okay, let's check her memory out.
Is there something out there?
The entire world's out there.
Okay. There's something else in here. I can hear it. It's making that nasty noise. It's not a fun noise to hear, but there's something here. What do we have here, Linda? What are you writing in your journal this time?
I knew we should have eaten something with that wine last night. My head is killing me. It was totally worth it, though. We put on some music and hung out on the couch, all cuddled up like we were freshmen again. He didn't talk about his book once. We got a little too into a discussion about whose favorite band from college was still the best, and we accidentally woke Tommy up. We got him settled back down and decided to call it a night, too. Well, except for... I better not write about that part.
Ooh. Risky. Anyways, okay. Found everything in her memory. Okay. Now all I gotta do is... Okay, read her thoughts for the final clue. Here comes the sun. Is he going... Ooh, that was close.
Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Mommy.
Okay, so something about a paint gear. Okay, E, flicker.
What's wrong with that thing?
Okay, reading his memories. Is there something up here? I think it might be downstairs. Nope. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, him and his dad. That's one of 3 memories.
I already played with it.
What about your rocket?
Okay, so... Tried to get him to play with another one of his toys, and he's just not interested. Okay, so he's just standing there. Throw some gear into my painter bag and take it to the co-op. Okay. So, there's money. There's money to be spent, and the question is does it go to the kid or does it go to the wife? And then there might be room for some sort of a compromise. Read thoughts. Oh, okay, I can do it while I'm possessing something.
Hey.
Send Paul an example, add from the literary register. Okay, read the kid's memory. Bring my kite to the camp, Mommy told me about. Okay, so the inheritance. Send Paul an example from the literary register. Throw some gear in my painter bag and take it to the co-op. Bring my kite to that camp Mommy told me about. So now it's a question of who gets the money. Jeez. Okay, I want him to put the money into the book. No, let's send the kid to camp. Okay, send the kid to camp, and then, if it's possible, we'll do something about publicizing the book, trying to get pre-orders up. I think that'll be the best option. Okay, everyone should be asleep again. What have we got here in this journal? Okay, I'm now certain there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I was reviewing old deeds in the living room and saw the same sort of flash of light out of the corner of my eye. I would assume the elevation would put the ocean too far away for the sun to reflect off the wave, but perhaps not. I looked, but there was nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt of a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of the light caused it. But on to work. I've begun to catalog possible options for the property. I owe Mr. Lowry a report by the 24th. Still an ongoing investigation into the fact that this place is indeed a haunted house. Not in the worst place. Not the worst way possible. Quite the opposite. Probably one of the least intrusive ways for it to be haunted. Alone here. Okay. Him and his dad playing the board game. And... I thought initially, right off the bat, that sending the kid off to camp would be a horrible thing. Okay, here we go. Read. I failed to log my activities yesterday as nothing of note occurred. There have been no tricks of the light for 2 days, and I've grown certain that the ones I saw were reflections from the ocean probably reaching the house. I've been able to focus on the task at hand and am suitably pleased with the condition of the property. I have also reached a decision on how to proceed. It came to me this morning as I stood in the conservatory admiring the beauty of the forest. I hadn't begun my work yet and was thinking of nothing in particular when an idea came into my head fully formed. I was surprised that it had appeared with such clarity, but it's not unheard of for the mind to ponder a question in the subconscious. As for the idea, it's quite simple. I will buy the house myself. Huh. Pretty simple. Okay. What do we have over here? Is there anything else? What about Linda? How much it costs? You may find a compromise with an additional character if you wish. Send Paul an example ad from the literary register, or... So it goes to Paul or it goes to Linda. And I think that Paul deserves a full dedication because nothing he did last time got anything. The literary register. Now let's talk to him about what he should do. Tommy didn't realize at first that spending a week at camp actually meant his parents loved him. By Tuesday, he was elated, he made new friends, flying his kite and swimming with other children his age. His spirits improved almost overnight, and when he connected to his new adventures, a gift from his father, Dan became a hero. Okay. And the next one, Dan knew that some sort of public expectation would drive him to improve the book, so he asked Paul to submit the book to the literary register. Up next column, a quarterly list of upcoming novels. It would raise awareness like an ad, but it would make the book real in a way he could back away from. Okay, so... But Linda had resigned herself to the fact that they couldn't afford the co-op, but the flash of excitement she got when she heard about the inheritance quickly faded when Dan decided not to use it for the co-op's fee. She tried to channel her frustration into her work, but found herself so distracted that she got almost nothing done for days. Oh my. Whew. Well, that's all for this episode. Let's hope that everything works out for these characters in the long run and that I make good choices. But until next time, I'm William Strife, and this has been The Novelist. I'll see you later.